With a win in the Wimbledon final on Sunday, Novak Djokovic will match Roger Federer's and Rafael Nadal's men's tennis record with 20 Grand Slam singles titles. Off the court, however, they have not had such even success. Djokovic, the world's top-ranked player, cruised past 10th-seeded Denis Shapovalov in straight sets on Friday, 7-6, 3, 7-5, 7-5, to set up a match against 7th-seeded Matteo Berrettini and continue his role through 2021. Djokovic, who has already won the Australian Open and the French Open this year, now has an opportunity to claim his 6th Wimbledon title, not to mention move a step closer to tennis' first calendar year Grand Slam since Steffi Graf in 1988, and the first in men's tennis since Rod Laver in 1969. The closest Federer has come to that feat is winning 3 of the 4 majors. He swept all but the French Open in 2004, 2006 and 2007. Nadal missed out in 2010 after an early exit in Melbourne. Djokovic actually has a chance to show them up twice over. With a triumph at the Olympics in 3 weeks, he could line up a calendar year Golden Slam, an achievement previously accomplished only by Graf. That would certainly bolster Djokovic's already strong case as the greatest men's tennis player of all time. One important notch in his belt, an ATP Tour record $149.8 million in career prize money. Currently ahead of Federer by nearly $20 million and Nadal by about $25 million, Djokovic can put even more distance between them with a win Sunday, which would earn him about $2.4 million. In terms of total earnings, though, the picture is not so favorable for Djokovic. Since turning professional in 2003, the Serbian star has raked in more than $430 million, including endorsements and appearance fees in addition to prize money. That's nothing to sneeze at, but it still leaves him about $50 million behind Nadal's career total. The difference comes down to their endorsements, particularly in their early years. While the 34-year-old Djokovic is less than a year younger than Nadal, he first cracked the top 10 in the ATP rankings in 2007, 2 years after Nadal, and claimed his first slam in 2008, 3 years after the Spaniard. Djokovic has more than closed the gap. His $142 million in off-the-court earnings over the last 5 years tops Nadal by $8 million. But in 2011, when Nadal was collecting $21 million in endorsements and appearances, Djokovic was down at $7 million. Federer, meanwhile, is on another planet. With $90 million in earnings over the last year, the soon-to-be 40-year-old Swiss legend has now crossed $1 billion in total earnings for his career, before taxes and agents' fees. He is only the 5th athlete to reach that threshold while still actively competing, after Tiger Woods, Floyd Mayweather, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. The vast majority of that money comes from an unmatched endorsement portfolio that currently includes deals with Uniqlo, Credit Suisse, Rolex and Moët Chandon.